All right, the new revelations coming out in the ongoing CBI probe in Sushant Singh Rajput's death case. According to sources, the CBI has found inconsistencies in the statements that are given by Neeraj and by Siddharth Pithani. They are repeatedly being asked about the sequence of events that took place on 13th and 14th of June. In the last 2 days of the examination, India Today has learned that their statements have contradicted each other. Sushant's flatmate Siddharth Pithani is being pissed for the second day today. The cook, Neeraj, is going through his third day of questioning. House manager Dipesh Sawant is also being grilled for the second day. India Today has now learned that the CBI may quiz Rhea Chakraborty, who has been accused of siphoning off Sushant's money and driving him to suicide. Even the locksmith who broke open the door of Sushant's bedroom on the day of the actor's death might be grilled by the CBI today. Pankaj and Mustafa, both of them are joining us from Mumbai, getting us up to speed with the very latest. Pankaj, I'm going to throw straight across to you. All right, Mustafa is going to be joining us first. Mustafa, inconsistencies being reported in the statement of Siddharth Pithani and Neeraj, who happens to be the cook. Questions now arising on how is it that the Mumbai police ended up overlooking these discrepancies. One CBI team was also on its way to Rhea's house for questioning. Has that even begun?
Yes, as far as inconsistencies are concerned in this, in the statements of Siddharth Pithani and others are very important, because that is what raises questions on the Mumbai police investigation as to how they went about it. Also, the post-mortem report not having the time of the death. We are right now outside the DRDO guest house where the CBI team is investigating. You will see that the investigations here are on. The people related to these cases are there. What remains now is that when Rhea Chakraborty will be questioned in this case, and whether the CBI will be looking into any financial discrepancy angle regarding the case. Pankaj is also joining us. Pankaj, what seems to be the direction for today being Sunday for the CBI in this case?
I think, Mustafa, the task is really cut out for the CBI, and their plan seems to be really set out for today. In the morning hours, we saw how, there were hectic activities, and I'll apprise the viewers that one more vehicle has entered, one more CBI officials has entered inside. That makes it a total of 12 officials, mostly forensic experts. Now, these forensic experts had yesterday taken into account the entire reconstruction of the scene. They have that in their possession now, the videographic evidence, the photographic evidence. They themselves have now recreated the entire scene of crime. They have a fair idea as to what has happened. They have the entire evidence from the Mumbai police. They are corroborating it right now. So it seems that today, the effort of analyzing the two statements and the evidence that they have at hand is being done. Why I say so? Because at least 4 to 5 vehicles of the investigating officers and forensic experts that went inside had a big silver color case with them, which we presume had the evidence that has been handed over by the Mumbai police to this team. Now, it's been more than 5 hours now. Siddharth Pithani, Dipesh and Neeraj are inside. And interestingly, while Siddharth Pithani entered around 9:20 a.m.
To you, both Mustafa and Pankaj, continue to stay with us. Also, questions being asked on whether the psychiatrists are being questioned or not. We're going to go back to our Mumbai reporters to ask them this very question. There are also reports that are making round on some further questioning that could be done perhaps on the owner of the apartment where Sushant was living in. We'll come back to our Mumbai team. Let them have a moment and find the information on this front. The CBI and a team of AIIMS doctors will now examine the entire video of Sushant's autopsy and the viscera report again to look into a poison theory. This while the Mumbai police has already debunked the poisoning theory. Here's a complete report coming on from our Mumbai bureau.
Numerous twists, several conspiracy theories, and the mysterious death of a Bollywood actor. Just 48 hours after taking over probe, the Central Bureau of Investigation is at the forefront to solve the biggest mystery of the decade. And the focus is now on Sushant Singh Rajput's post-mortem and viscera report. Viscera report of the late actor is under scrutiny. Why is the viscera report crucial? This report and the samples preserved in the lab will tell whether poison, suspicious medicine or any other substance was given to Sushant Singh Rajput.
While Mumbai police, after its initial probe, has debunked the poison conspiracy theory, the CBI will look into again and seek the opinion of Dr. Sudhir Gupta of AIIMS, Delhi.
Why would you think that there's no timestamp on the autopsy?
Let me examine now. I have been assigned by CBI to examine all the things. After examining, going through detail, I can say anything. I will speak to doctors also why they have done so. So what is their answer? Let me hear them and I can give any comment.
So, but just wanting to understand, why are you saying this is a hard fact of the case? Like usually,
it's a written document, no, where the column of types is death is empty, blank. So they have to give any answer. The police should take second opinion from them.
Which they did not.
If they didn't, if there's something missing, then they have to take second opinion from doctors, no.
The preliminary autopsy report given by the Cooper Hospital in Bombay had no timestamp, which is now raising several questions. Why did the report have the doctor's signature but not the timestamp? Did the team of doctors that conducted Sushant's autopsy overlook crucial details? What time was Sushant's body brought in? What time was the autopsy completed? And what time was the body sent to the mortuary? The probe agency is all set to put forth direct questions to the team of doctors at the Cooper Hospital that conducted the post-mortem. The CBI will also probe if all columns of the post-mortem report were filled properly and whether or not the cause of death and injuries were mentioned. Another key element that the SIT has as its focus is the autopsy video. Yes, following procedure, Sushant's autopsy was recorded on a camera, and every second of that video will now be carefully analyzed by probe officers and team of AIIMS doctors. What step will the CBI take next depends on the analysis of the viscera report, the preliminary autopsy report and the autopsy video.
After the detailed study of postmortem and viscera report, all indications are that it will conclusively prove whether this is case of suicide or murder.
With Munish Pandey and Shams Tahir Khan in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.